Hi, I'm Mike from Michael's Motor Cars doing the second video on our Alfa Giulia project car. So in this video I want to show you what we have on the mechanicals of the car. Start with the motor. It's a 1600 engine. We believe it's original to the car. The number on the engine is 00112 02117. We believe it's a Normale motor. It does have a 5-speed Alfa transmission, which we have reason to believe everything is original to the car. It's completely disassembled. We do have all of the parts and pieces, 4 pistons, connecting rods, the crank. We do have the correct, beautiful aluminum finned oil pan that comes with these cars. The original headers, starter, generator, intake, carburetor. So it's all there. It does need to be completely rebuilt. The engine has been cleaned externally, but it has not been rebuilt. It's just been cleaned. Here's the rear axle of the car as it came out of the car. Going back, we have front and rear springs. We have the front sway bar, entire steering linkage, have the steering rack, upper and lower A-arms. One interesting thing on this car, and I'm sure Alfa Romeo people will weigh in for me, this had the front brakes on this car are the Veloce style to me. So they have 3 shoes on them. I have a 65 Alfa and I have disc brakes, so I'm not sure if there was a transitional model that would have had the 3 drum shoes or not. I don't know, but this one has the 3 shoe brake drums in the front, which I found interesting. We have the seats, which obviously need to be redone on the car. We have, of course, this is for the steering, this is the steering column. We have the brake pedal and clutch assembly, brake master cylinder, the clutch and brake rods, complete drive shaft. We have the rear axle, control arms, triangle locating pin. We have the rear drums. The fellow did buy new brake linings and had them installed for the front brakes and has all 6 of them. And he has the rear shoes. I believe he has the other 2 new ones also. The chrome on the car, we do have the front and rear bumpers. They're all in original condition, which means they need to be redone. They would need to be replated. We do have 2 good headlight buckets, trim rings, average condition. Have the windshield wiper motor assembly, glove box. These are interior trim pieces, original mirror. These pieces are, this goes behind the seats. This is part of the windshield, and this is at the front of the dash right there. We have a good windshield. We have right and left door glasses. These are the pieces that go in the interior on the dash. They're in really nice condition. Steering wheel, heater box. We have the correct original instrumentation on the car. Speedometer is showing 36,000. We are selling it mileage unknown. We don't know if that's original or not. The tach and the cluster with your temperature, oil, and fuel. We have the parking brake assembly. We have both door interior pieces. These, of course, are the door latches, right and left window regulators. Do have the radiator that needs some work. Front lenses, rear lens assemblies, but we do not have the covers. This would be a Normale carburetor setup for the air cleaner. Which you'll wash your bag, where the transmission is. The old wiring harness, just out of the car. That does have all of its original switches and everything. So they're all here. So basically it was just taken apart a long time ago and has been sitting. We have 2 reasonably good hood hinges. We have 1 bad trunk hinge, so it needs those. Couple door handles, 1 window crank. We do have, this is the trim that goes along the side of the car. We do have both windshield posts. We have the mechanism for the folding top. And then coming back up along this side, as I said earlier, we have all the front suspension pieces. They have been cleaned and painted, so they can be ready to be put back in the car, but a lot of the pieces have not been replaced. So if you'd want to do tie rod ends and that type of work, that can all be done on the car. Gas tank, which appears to be pretty nice for the car. We have the 5 original steel wheels. And then, of course, we have the gorgeous Alfa Romeo brake drums, including the front ones, which are the big ones, which look gorgeous on this car. We have the original induction system for the carburetor, the 2-barrel carb, the flywheel. So it'll be a really fun winter project. I hope this helps you understand what we have and what we don't have. Be a fun car. If you have any questions, please call us. We'll be happy to make more pictures and give any answers you may need. Thanks for looking at our car.